कुंज बिहार जय राधा माधवा कुंज बिहारी जय प्रभु जी ये कुंज बिहारी जय कुंज बिहारी जय कृष्ण गिरिवरधारी जय फिर Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare डिवाइन तुलसी भक्तिवेदांत स्वामी श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय, गौर भक्तवृंद की जय, गौतमंदे ओम अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य नाशलाकया चक्षुर्मीलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरु श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरु वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सहगणा रघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादाः सहगणा ललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितांश्च हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेशा गोपिका कान्ता राधा कान्ता नमोऽस्तुते। तप्त काञ्चन गौराङ्गी राधे वृन्दावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्य एव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंदा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पंगुं गायते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरुं दीनतारिणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरं नमो विष्णुपादाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्ता स्वामिनिति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषा शून्यवादी पाश्चात्य देशकारिणे. After walking and walking, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu finally arrived at Varanasi, where he met Chandrasekhar, who was coming out of the city. So, where is Mahaprabhu walking from? Uh, he is walking from um, Allahabad, where he gave instruction to Rupa Goswami, and now he is coming to Varanasi. And then he, that time, only walking. He walked. He came all the way to Varanasi, and there he met Chandrasekhar, who was coming out of the city.
In a dream, Chandrasekhara had seen that Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come to his home. Therefore, in the morning, Chandrasekhara went outside the city to receive the Lord.
Hmm. So what happened?
Chandrasekhara got a dream.
Before that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is arriving. So in the morning he went out because he knew that Mahaprabhu is arriving. And then he saw the Lord is walking by. Mataji, he was, they were two, there's Tapan Mishra and Chandrasekhar Acharya. So they were two devotees or associates of the Lord Chaitanya. Even when Mahaprabhu was going to Vrindavan, when he came to Varanasi, he met these two devotees, Chandrasekhar. So when he came back again, he met in Varanasi.
While Chandrasekhar was waiting outside the city, he suddenly saw Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu arrive, and he fell down to the Lord's feet. Being very happy, he took the Lord to his home. Parmeshwar also heard news of the Lord forever in Varanasi, and he went to Chandrasekhar's house to meet him. After talking, he invited the Lord to take lunch at his place.
Mahaprabhu will stay at Chandrasekhar's house and then eat in Tapan Mishra's house because Tapan Mishra was a Brahmin. That's why he would eat in Tapan. So Chandrasekhar house he went. Then Tapan Mishra invited him for lunch. So then he went there.
Here's one Brahmin.
Oh,
Chandrasekhar.
no. One of them was. And Mahaprabhu will not eat in the house those who are not, even his own devotees. Inconceivable. Correct.
Banaras and Varanasi
Same. That's why Mahaprabhu would carry a personal servant who would cook for them. Then he would only cook. Whenever no Brahman is there, he would cook. Govinda was a servant of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu in Puri. And right now Mahaprabhu is traveling with Balabhadra Bhattacharya and one more Dham. Those two, then there is Mahaprabhu. Tapan Mishra is Raghunath Bhatt Goswami's father. बोले बट आप तो आओ मेरे मेरे घर ही खाना खाना जब तक यहाँ पे till the time you're in Varanasi. Do you remember similar thing happened in Puri? Somebody, so what is that? He told Lord, my Lord, you eat 30 days every month in my house. Mahaprabhu said, that's not possible. I am a sannyasi. Cannot eat at one home every day. But here he accepted. Yes, sir. So Mahaprabhu will not eat anyone's home because people have tendency to invite sannyasis and they usually invite Mayavadi sannyasis. And that time culture was, let's call all this or let's call these three. So they will come in groups or multiple. So Mahaprabhu would not accept because Mayavadi sannyasis and he just doesn't want to meet them. Mayavadi sannyasis. So he would accept in his home. With this understanding, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu agreed to accept lunch at the place of Tapan Mishra. The Lord made his residence at the home of Chandrasekhar. So he would stay there and lunch here.
Maharashtrian Brahman came and the Lord met him. Out of affection, the Lord bestowed his mercy upon him.
And we discussed this Maharashtrian Brahman. You remember? You don't remember? He met Lord Chaitanya. He was very influenced by Lord Chaitanya. Then he met and then he went and then he met Prakashananda Saraswati. And he said, I am convinced that this Supreme Lord himself. Then Prakashananda Saraswati said, yeah, I know he is Bhavuka. Then he criticized. Then Maharshi Brahman came and told the Lord that he was very sad that how other Mayavadi sannyas were thinking about it. So Mayavadi, then Mahaprabhu said, Mayavadi Krishna Raparati. Oh. Then Mahaprabhu said, Mayavadi Krishna Raparati. And then Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says that because they have offended Krishna, that's why they don't have. So when Prakashananda Saraswati would speak, he would say there is one sannyasi. His name is Shri Krishna Chaitanya. So then Prakashananda Saraswati would again and again would say that I know this Chaitanya, I know this Chaitanya. He would not take the name of Krishna. And he chants the name, and he's like in this way he would say. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu then told Prakashananda Saraswati, see, he did not chant the name of Krishna because Krishna did not allow him to chant the name of Krishna because he's he's an aparadhi, he's an offender. And we also see that when we offend, it becomes very difficult to chant. And when we get the mercy, then it becomes very easy to chant. So when Maharshi Brahman came to know that the Lord is back, then he went, and the Lord was very pleased to see him. He bestows his mercy upon him.
Hearing that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu had come, all the respectable members of the Brahmana and Kshatriya communities came to see him.
So many people came to see the Lord.
Such mercy was thus bestowed upon Sri Rupa Goswami, and I have briefly described all those topics. Whoever hears this narration with faith and love certainly develops love of God and lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya.
I hope you all develop love of God. Yes, ma'am. Praying at the So that's the end of the 19th chapter. Today we'll begin the 20th chapter. Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu instructs Sanatana Goswami in the science of absolute truth. So now Rupa Goswami teachings is over. Mahaprabhu will give instruction to Sanatana Goswami. The teachings will start probably next week, but today is the background. 3 or 4 chapters the teachings of Mahaprabhu goes, because it was 2 months that Mahaprabhu instructed Sanatana Goswami and 1 week Rupa Goswami. So very elaborate. Sanatana Goswami. Huh? No. Rupa Goswami is done. Mercy is given. Now,
Let me offer my respectful obeisances unto Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, who has unlimited wonderful oppulences. By his mercy, even a person born as the lowest of men can spread the science of devotional service.
So Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami is telling, let me offer my obeisances to lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, by whose mercy even those who are very low born can become preachers. So if we all want to become preachers, and we think we fall in this category, take shelter of lotus feet of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, and even they can spread the glories of devotional service, the science of devotional service. This also is the natural humility of Krishna's Kaviraj Goswami, who is so extensively spreading the message of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu through Chaitanya Charitamrita. And he is grateful that the Lord is using me, although I am a low born. So that's his own humility. He's thinking himself unqualified. And by Lord's mercy, he's able to do something.
So the teachings will be there for all 6 classes or
Only 2.
Yeah.
Rest of them, Raghunath Das Goswami is the one. Mahaprabhu did not interact much with Raghunath Das Goswami or gave personal teachings, but he studied under Rup and Sanatana. They were like Trinity, like together. And Jiva Goswami never met Lord Chaitanya. Raghunath Bhatt and Gopal Bhatt. Gopal Bhatt Goswami both met the Lord, but just for a few days when they were children, and then just the instruction was given, you go and join Rup and Sanatana. But Raghunath Das Goswami was more like the servant of Sarup Damodar Goswami. So he would hear from Sarup Damodar Goswami. So no direct interaction much with Lord Chaitanya. Only Rup and Sanatana got the direct teachings from them.
While Sanatana Goswami was imprisoned in Bengal, he later arrived from Srila Rupa.
Now we go back to the past, where Sanatana Goswami was jailed. And Rupa Goswami, this is before even Rupa Goswami met Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. That time, Rupa Goswami sent a letter to Sanatana Goswami. And in the letter, there's what he said.
The note indicated that Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu was coming to Mathura, and it stated that Yadu Pate Tva Kata Matira Puri Prabhu Pate Katotara Vichentia Vishwam Mana Tira Satidam Jagat iti where has the Madhura Puri of Yadu, Yadupati gone? Where has the northern Koshala of Raghupati gone? My reflection made the mind steady thinking. This universe is not a me.
So this is the letter that Rupa Goswami sent to Sanatana Goswami, and he is telling where has the Mathura Puri of Yadupati gone? Means where is Mathura? Where has the Mathura Puri of Yadupati gone? Where has the northern Koshala of Raghupati gone? By reflection, make the mind steady, thinking this universe is not eternal.
Yadupati is like
क्या बोल रहे हैं रूपा गोस्वामी साधु को? हाँ? Why he is writing coded language? Because this is going to Sanatana Goswami. He is in the jail right now, and there is strict, and many will read before it goes to Sanatana Goswami. So he wrote this, and they are like, send it, send it, send it. And Sanatana Goswami got it, and Sanatana Goswami understood. And what did he understand? Huh?
Yes.
Chaitanya Mahaprabhu? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is in Mathura. It's a verse. But Kaushala, no connection, because Mahaprabhu was going to Vrindavan. So, because Mahaprabhu told na that I'm going to Vrindavan and then you will meet me there. So they know that Mahaprabhu is going to Vrindavan. So by this he says, where is Mathura Puri of Yadupati gone? Means where is Mathura? Where is Kaushal? Everything is temporary, so don't be attached to this universe. So the what he's trying to say is, come to Mathura. The Lord is in Vrindavan, come to Vrindavan. That's how he said. This we cannot understand, but they can understand. They would, even Advaita Acharya told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, rice is no more in demand, everybody has sufficient amount of rice. So he thought, everybody has rice is no more in demand, what does it mean? Sarup Damodar was like, but then Advaita Acharya understood that everybody got love of Godhead. There is nobody remaining to receive love of Godhead. So you can end your earthly pastimes. Because going to Mahaprabhu, the associates will read. So in this way, there were coded languages used that time. Okay. Who will read now? So Sanatana Goswami was so happy. And what did he do? He went to the superintendent of the jail. Now this is little bit interesting. Yes, Mataji. Renuka Devi. Okay. What did Sanatana Goswami tell the jailkeeper? संत हैं आप तो महाराज हो आप सब जानते हो कितने भाग्यवान हो. We will learn a lot from Sanatana Goswami today, from the way he is handling the situation.
If one releases a conditioned soul or imprisoned person according to religious principles, he himself is also released from material language.
जो एक prisoner को छोड़ता है वो इस संसार से मुक्ति पा लेता. Whenever whoever leaves, like whoever releases a prisoner, he will be noticed by the Lord. He'll get the full mercy of the Lord. आप तो संत आप कितने भाग्यवान हैं. सुनी, you are such a saint, so fortunate. This is what scripture says.
It appears from this statement that Sanatana Goswami, who was formerly a minister of the Baba, was trying to cheat the Muslim superintendent. If jail superintendent had only an ordinary education or practically no education, and he was certainly not supposed to be very advanced in education.
He doesn't know anything. He doesn't know any scripture. He's a hardcore materialist who is looking for money only. And he's a butcher also. And he's telling me such a saintly person. So fortunate. So Prabhupada says, what is Sanatana Goswami doing here? Sanatana Goswami Prabhupada says he was trying to cheat. He is cheating. And is he lying? He's lying also. Yes. This whole conversation is full of lies and cheating. So question to everyone is lying okay? What is the only, what are the four principles of Dharma? Who knows the four legs of Dharma? Four legs of Dharma. You're the only one who knows. You know?
Satyam,
Huh.
cleanliness,
Huh.
function, cleanliness, appearance.
Four.
Prabhupada, Prabhu explained in one of the class, four regulative principles are each one of the legs.
Connected.
Right? Doing japa is one of the leg. No beat, eating, right? So daya is one of the leg. Illicit sex is cleanliness. And no gambling. Gambling is cheating.
So
Like-
there is cleanliness.
Yes.
There is then what you said? Cleanliness. Then what you said? There is austerity.
Austerity, japa.
And then there is mercy and truthfulness. So which limb is broken after Satyuga ends? Austerity is broken. And what breaks austerity? It's a little difficult to answer. What breaks austerity? This I don't think we will get an answer. What breaks austerity? It seems like that. No? Seems like that. But there is something else that Bhagavatam says. Pride. Can somebody give an explanation of how pride breaks austerities? What is austerity?
Exactly, like Prabhu said, right? Chanting itself is humility.
Yeah, chanting a sign of humility.
So if in order to chant, we have to be humble. Like I have to chant my God. But once we get the pride, then it's like, why do we have to chant?
Why do I send it to Krishna? Very nice. Very nice. So how what is austerity?
Nation, something like giving something that,
Giving up something.
yeah, giving something which to others.
How Krishna describes austerity in Bhagavad Gita? The austerity of body, mind, and speech. And what is austerity of speech? Truthful. Then
Don't explain.
not agitating to others. Words not agitating. Then
Helpful.
let's no that Krishna does.
Helpful.
Huh? Beneficial. And then Vedic scriptures. This is austerity of speech. So what happens when we become proud? Then is our speech pleasing to others? Rather, it is derogatory. It is more of show off. So the austerity of speech is broken because of pride. Understood? Understood? And then what is the austerity of body? Paying obeisances to parents, spiritual master, supreme lord. And what does pride do? Why should I bow down? Why should I bow down? So see, austerity of body is also broken. Another austerity of body is simplicity, simplicity of the body. Then another austerity is cleanliness also. That is also austerity of the body. Then what is austerity of mind? This is tough one. Satisfaction. And Prabhupada says how the mind becomes dissatisfied. Prabhupada says when we think about the object of the senses, then the mind becomes dissatisfied. Because whenever desire to enjoy comes, and it's like, I want to enjoy, but I cannot enjoy. Then we become dissatisfied because we want something that we cannot get it. But if we don't want anything and we want to serve Krishna, then the mind will be very much satisfied. But if you see the pride person, he's like, he's never satisfied. Why? Because why pride person is never satisfied? I'm better than everybody. Everything is meant for my pleasure. I'm the center, as you said. I'm the enjoyer. That's Krishna is the enjoyer. Is like I am the servant of Krishna. No. I have the position of Krishna. I am the enjoyer. So then the satisfaction of mind is also gone. And gravity is there. A proud person, gravity of mind is they don't know the internals. Whatever they are thinking inside, nobody will come to know. They never show off. That's gravity of mind. They may be doing like great things, but they think like or whatever consciousness they have, they don't know. For example, when a spiritual master sees all of us, he know who we are all in spiritual world also. Or if you say something to him, he will know how much truth is there, or he know everything about you. But then what is inside him, you cannot understand. They're very grave personalities. So, but a proud person, even if there is nothing inside, he speaks a lot. Like try to show off as if he's great. But a grave person, he never nobody comes to know about the greatness of their personality. So you see, pride breaks all the three kinds of austerities. So when pride comes, then austerity is broken. That happens in Satya Yuga, at the decline of Satya. Treta Yuga, which limbs is broken in Treta Yuga? We'll not go in other three because too taxing on the brain. What is the limb broken in Treta Yuga? Cleanliness is broken. Then in Dwapar Yuga, huh? Mercy is broken. And then in Kali Yuga, huh?
Everything.
Yeah, firstly already broken. Truthfulness is also broken. And it is said that if people become truthful in Kali Yuga, then all the four principles will come back. All the four legs of Dharma will come back. Those who practice truthfulness, they will um, they will become the members of Satya Yuga basically. Then they will start loving austerities. They will keep themselves clean externally, internally. They will be merciful to others. So this is the only thing which is remaining. And when that thing is like uphold, when that will uphold, then all the four, and it is said during Maharaj Parikshit time, all the four qualities of mercy and everything came back. It was like Satya Yuga. And it is also that during Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Satya Yuga will come now. This is called the golden age of Kali Yuga. And you know what golden means? Golden ages. Satya Yuga is considered golden age. And Kali Yuga is considered as iron age. So this is between that there may be bronze or copper, I don't know what. But that is golden, this is iron for sure. So this is the golden age. Why? Because who follows all these four principles of Dharma? Who are Brahmanas by nature. Prabhupada says Krishna consciousness is meant to create Brahmanas. So as one become more and more Brahmanas, it will become natural for them. They love doing all these things. They hate being unclean, they hate being not merciful, they hate being not austere. And they hate and they cannot tolerate lying. But then what we see here, we see Sanatana Goswami is lying. You know, in Ramayana, there is a difference between Ramayana and Krishna's pastimes. In Ramayana, you heard about that verse? Raghukul रघुकुल रीति चलिया प्राण जाए पर वचन न जाए. So like Raghukul Riti Sada Chali Ai. Always this Riti is coming in Raghukul, Pran Jai par Vachan na Jai. Then another thing I was thinking, Yadu Vamsh Riti Chali Ai, Vachan Jai par Bhakt Vachan na Jai. You see, Krishna did not value his Vachan. But during Raghukul time, Vachan will never go wrong. But if you see, you see how did Krishna lie? He never lied, Krishna. Huh?
Only like
He only- Did you steal butter? No. From childhood only, first thing is starting with correct, right? And afterwards, also when he was like grown up, then also he lied. He told, uh, tell kill Ashwatthama. Ashwatthama is killed. Then he said, Krishna is telling me to lie. Krishna said, tell. Dronacharya. He will listen to you. Nobody will trust me. You said they will trust. So you see, Krishna is beyond, what do we say? Dharma. Krishna doesn't have to follow Dharma. Dharma follows Krishna. Whatever Krishna wants, that is Dharma. है ना? And then did he break his vachan also? प्राण जाए पर वचन ना जाए. Krishna says no, no, no. वचन जाए पर भक्त वचन ना जाए. If a devotee says something, that should not go. But his vachan can go. There is, है ना? So now this is transcendental, and now, but we should be careful because we can misuse the principle also. So here Sanatana Goswami is lying. So when can we lie and when we should not lie? Huh? But then there is a little catch there. If we take that thing now, then we lie everywhere thinking this is favorable to us. So one time, Rohini Priya Prabhu, you know Rohini Priya Prabhu, some of you may know him. He came and then he was telling about lying. Then I asked him, but Prabhu, we see, did Mahaprabhu lie? Mahaprabhu lied?
Mahaprabhu said, "You won't take sannyas, but he took sannyas."
But he told the parents that I won't
He,
take.
he won't take sannyas. Okay. Yeah. And then he knew he's going to take sannyas. And he took sannyas. Another instance where there was a white lie. Like clear. When Mahaprabhu was going to South India, what did he tell to his associates?
Brother, but by the time brother is left the.
And Prabhupada says, Lord knows that he has left the world also. हाँ. So, but Mahaprabhu says, no, I'm ये भाई को ढूंढने जा रहा हूँ. मैं अकेले जाना चाहता हूँ. I'm going to search my brother. I want to go alone. Then they said, all right, you want to search his brother. It's a personal matter. Let him go alone. Then he took a servant and then he did what he wanted to do. So, Roni Prabhu told me that we should never lie. He said, although there is example of Krishna and Sanatana Goswami in this case, but we should never lie. Because otherwise we'll easily misuse the principle. Because the thing is, when you become fully pure, then you lie, no problem. But right now, already we are breaking all the dharma. So in the, understood, right? In the name of Shastra, we'll misuse Shastra and we'll again become incriminated by the effect of Kali.
We get, we get to use to.
We get used to that habit of life. How many of us don't lie? Like really we don't lie. Anybody here? No matter what happens, they don't lie. You will try more. That's excellent one. Small thing also we lie. Also, huh?
When it comes to kids, we need to learn a lot of things. It's not like,
I mean, I don't know when it comes to kids because I haven't experienced that, but I see our parents lying to the kids all the time. God. But at least in our circle also we lie to escape a situation. You know why we lie? Because we want to show to the other person that it is valid reason. And that's why I'm lying and they should understand. Because we don't know if I tell the truth, then how the other person will take it. And I don't want to be exposed. So lying is actually covers our hypocrisy. That is an anartha. So we are feeding the anartha. Sanatana Goswami is not covering his hypocrisy. Neither is Lord Krishna, neither Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But if we get into that habit, then we go down. You understood? That's why one has to be very careful how to apply the scriptures in our day-to-day life. Even if we are not able to come to program, and then we are like, for whatever reason, say some fight happened at home, and we don't want to go to the program. Then we say, no, today my health is not good, so I'm not able to come. I'll just give you an example. Every small thing we take shelter of adharma. And we have become so used to taking shelter. The person who lies, who doesn't lie, for him to tell a lie, he'll like, no, I cannot say that it is not truth. He will have so much guilt feeling. But when we are used to breaking adharma, we don't care about adharma. And that's how the Kali Yuga will progress. And we have to uphold. If we don't uphold Kali Yuga, who will uphold? Who will uphold dharma in Kali Yuga? If we were practicing, devotees cannot uphold dharma. Every small things we take shelter. You don't lie, right? No matter what, just
We try to, as much as possible. That's why they came Mr. If I want to say something, I don't answer, then they will understand. So before Nashta used to like small things, now like she feels bad and then she comes back to me and she says, I'm feeling guilty, like after I slept also not comfortable, and then she comes next day and gets me.
yeah. And sometimes devotees also lie with chanting. I asked one Mataji, how many rounds you are doing? She said, I'm doing 2 rounds. Manika, thank you, Mataji. Grateful to you. Then next week she came to me, she said, I was feeling very bad because I don't chant, and because you asked me on the spot, I don't know how you will feel if I say that I'm not chanting. So I said I chant 2 rounds. It doesn't leave anywhere actually. This life, it's like it's not, we are not doing any of these things for pleasing Krishna. For sure. Sanatana Goswami pure motive is to meet Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But we are not at that level. We cannot do things for the pleasure of Krishna. So we cannot copy them. It is said that what happens when we lie? You will lose your trust. I know one person. How much is this for? If it is $6, he said it's expensive. Near 10. Then I found out. Then next time I stopped asking him this question, how much is this? Why trust is lost? It is said once trust is lost, it takes a long time to build the trust again. Then I ask somebody who I know doesn't lie and who is as it is. So what is the situation here? This okay. Because otherwise it lose the trust. And like okay, cannot trust those who lies. Another thing is also when you lie to a devotee, the devotee knows in the heart this person is lying. Felt it, right?
Mm.
Danger actually. Because you are thinking that I can make him a fool. Krishna says, I am the cheater of the cheated. Those who cheat me. I am the biggest of the biggest cheat. So people cannot cheat Krishna and devotees. So see, very sensitive. I mean, there is one angle that do not lie. Then you will be trustworthy. Sometimes we take shortcut, like we are applying for loans to acquire. Then they said, we will not give loans unless the number of members are 125 in a church. We don't give loans. So then they said, how many members? I said 60. Then they said, then you won't get loan. Okay. But we cannot say, now we can say, no, this is for the purpose of Krishna, this Krishna's temple. First, till you become pure, try your best, even for the sake of Krishna, don't lie, because it's a habit that we are trying to overcome. But here, Sanatana Goswami is opposite. Like completely. All right, any discussion on this? On truthfulness? Good. No light, no more lies, right? Yeah, please uphold dharma. And one thing I also noticed that most of the time, lying is an easy route, right? Like I'll escape this. And that's also because of lack of faith in dharma. That if I lie, then by lying, I will be protected. If I lie, then I'll be protected. It takes a lot of guts to accept and not lie. Lying is always an easy route actually. बच जाएगी, छोड़ दो. Think about it. We will see in our regular life. This is very deeply ingrained in our consciousness. All right.
You know, outside provision, our syllabus we used to have one chapter about the two streams. One person who is traveling, small person, small change, maybe hardly 10 years old. His mother gave gold coins and then she stood under the court. So he's traveling with so many people. So yeah, small like the parents are standing with some other adults. Then like in the way to forest, in the way wherever they are going. So they have like dark or something. They have like so many decoys. So one dacoit asked, so he checked everybody like they got money. But dacoit came to this person and asked, do you have money? I have, yes, I have so much money. His mother told him, so no matter what it is, don't lie anything. That is, the instruction came from his mother. So on the way to dacoits, he said like, I have, but dacoits, like whoever is on the way, those because they don't believe him saying that like he did not even get those many gold coins with all of them, but he's saying he has that many gold coins. So dacoit take his head of dacoit. And then this person said like, yes, I have, and he opened the code. So you can take off, then we can find the gold coins. Then the guide says like, we did not identify, why are you saying truth? Why don't you escape? Why don't you say that you don't have gold coins with you? Because that is the money that they earned their parents the entire life. He said that story also. My parents doesn't have anything, like he gave everything for me for my benefit to get some education. But at the same time, my mother said, don't lie. Even if you lie, people will kill you, still don't lie.
Mm.
Then Dacoit had tears in his eyes, and then he started doing those bad stuff, and then because of that boy, like they changed.
Oh, that's amazing
the
story.
Dacoits. So that's when we were small, we used to have that.
You all had the story? Amazing. It's more like a moral story. बचपन में कुछ पढ़ते थे. Okay. The jailkeeper could not deny that he was a learned scholar because when one is elevated to an exalted position, one thinks oneself fit for that position. So what did the jailer think when he said, "You are sant, you are great, you know everything, all the Shastra, Quran, and all the others also, not just Quran, you know everything." Then what did he think? Huh? So what does the jailer think of himself? That's correct. So it is said that the jailkeeper could not deny that he was a learned scholar because when one is elevated to an exalted position, one thinks oneself fit for that position. Somebody tells you, Mata, you have crossed another Nivriti and Nishta Ruchi, you're a Ruchi. Then one will think, I think Paul is right. I am the sage of Ruchi. I'm just joking. But somebody gives us exalted position, the natural tendency to think is it's true actually. And what is Sanatana Goswami's view on that? How Sanatana Goswami would feel when people glorified him. He told Chaitanya Mahaprabhu that I am so fallen that whatever people say about me, I accept that. That is a devotee. A devotee never accepts. But those who are not qualified, if you give them an exalted position, they will accept. But a devotee, you give them exalted, they say, no problem. I know who I am. Clear? Yes, I think.
The devotee is so entranced by the spell of Maya that in conditioned life, even if it feels satisfied. There are two kinds of covering powers exhibited by Maya. One is called Prakshepanika, and the other is called Avaranasika. When one is determined to get out of material knowledge, the Prakshepanika Shakti, the spell of diversion impels one to remain in conditioned life, fully satisfied by sense gratification.
So what is Prakshipatmika Shakti?
We will be in the illusion of self.
Huh? What is Prakshipatmika Shakti? Can you give an example? Prakshipatmika Shakti. Give an example of Prakshipatmika Shakti.
Even though like Bhakti is convincing, like we will be convinced by the material things.
If you're determined, I don't want to stay in this world, this material world is misery. Then you go. This is nice actually. Even if you're determined to not stay here, you will be diverted, the spell of diversion. And you feel like, I want to enjoy. This is Prakshipatmika Shakti.
Due to the other power, Avaranatmika, a conditioned soul, feels satisfied even if he is rooting in the body of a pig or bomb in stew.
So you think this is, I want to enjoy. Then he gets there and then he suffers. And then he says, I'm enjoying. I'm very happy. So then when he comes to some realization, then he feels like, no, I want to get out. Then he sees something that he says, yeah, this I want to enjoy. Then he gets there and now life is settled and he's getting the kicks. So stage 1, stage 2. Prabhupada says she will not leave us.
To release a conditioned soul from material bondage is very difficult because the spell of Maya is so strong.
Like multi-layers. No? So it's very hard to.
Even when the Supreme Personality of Godhead himself descends to the real conditioned soul, asking them to surrender unto him. The conditioned souls do not agree to the Lord's proposal.
If the Lord says, then the conditioned soul does not agree. Why? Because the Lord words are there, but then the Maya's influence is there. So the living entity says like, yeah, I don't know, the Lord is promising what will happen, but here I have ready-made pleasure. And I think I can be happy in this world. So even he has a tendency to reject the Lord and be with material illusion. It's illusion, na? Because body is gonna die, everything is gonna be lost with misery. But then the illusion does not work in that way. Illusion means that thought doesn't come, only the thought of enjoyment is there. পূর্বে আমি তোমার করিয়াছি উপকার তুমি আমা ছাড়ি করা প্রত্যুপকার. Sanatana Goswami continued, previously I have done much for you, now I am in difficulty, please return my goodwill by releasing me. So this is another trick Sanatana Goswami is telling. What is he telling? He is reminding him, see, I have done so much for you, now you should do something for me. I have done much. Why? Because he was a minister, no? Like, I have done so much for you in the past, I have maintained you and I used to pay you. Now do something for me. So this is also okay to say, this is all how to deal. Sanatana Goswami is expert in dealings. So he's teaching.
He knows already everybody. That's it.
He knows he's a minister.
Yeah.
And this is a normal jailer. So पहले मक्खन लगाने से बोल रहे हैं कि see I have done so much for you, now you do something for me. You want to get released. Yes, coach.
Panchasasra Rudra Tumikara Angikara Punya Artha Dulabha Hai Abe Tumara. Here are 5,000 gold coins. Please accept them. By releasing me, you will receive the results of pious activities and gain material profits as well. Thus, you will profit in 2 ways simultaneously: interest, need, concern.
So he said, here are 5,000 gold coins. Please accept them. By releasing me, you will be doubly benefited. First, you will be spiritually benefited and you will be materially benefited. So in both ways. So please release me. So what do you think from this statement? See, Sanatana Goswami is cheating. He is lying. He is bribing. All these things are like. And he's doing everything. But none of these things we should do. But there is another extreme to it. That now I'm so truthful that if pure devotee says something to do, then I reject pure devotee also because, or I find fault in pure devotee also. Or what devotees are telling, then I see they are practicing dharma and they don't know what dharma is and they themselves are breaking dharma. So one thing is, we break all the time. Another extreme is, now we are following and we find fault in somebody else who is not following like me. And then we think I'm better than them. We see their character is not so good as my character. So both are influence of illusory energy. But rather, how we should do it, if somebody says we should see the hand of Krishna. All right. If you were there with Sanatana Goswami, probably we might have find fault in him also. And this is the mistake Yudhishthira Maharaj did. He was so attached to following dharma that he rejected Krishna also. Then again we get into that career. Someone has to be a little careful there also. Interest, need, and concern. Here, this is one of the communication by Anuttama Prabhu. Anuttama Prabhu is the communication in charge for ISKCON. He is also our new GBC, you know that? Anuttama Prabhu. From next year, he will be our new GBC. He is Prabhupada disciple. Have you heard about Gauravani Prabhu? Gaurvani, who leads Kirtan, his father is Amit Gopal, and he will be the upcoming GBC. So he's communication in charge. Now he's resigning from that and he's taking different roles. So he says, you should speak according to others' interests, needs, and concerns. So one way to approach a situation is, please help me. I really want to go and see Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. I'm begging him. But the jailer would not agree to it because it has nothing to do with the jailer. It is not benefited in any way. So he is going and telling the jailer that you are a sant. If you do this, then you will be so greatly benefited and you will get material wealth also. See how much it is favorable to you. And he thinks, yeah, मेरा बहुत फायदा हो रहा है. I'm greatly benefited. I must release him. So nobody, like he says that if you want to approach government or somebody, and if you speak to somebody, then you should speak in a way that how it appeals to them. So Prabhupada was giving an example of Rath Yatra. If you want to do Rath Yatra in your city, and then you say, Jagannath is coming, government, and he'll give mercy to all the fallen conditions. So government cannot understand anything. They're like, what are you talking? No, everyone is suffering in this cycle of and that is true. But then he said, then how you approach government, you tell them it will attract cultural diversity. And it's one more event. The city is always trying to do some events and make the city more happening. And we have a great festival coming. And it will make the city really very popular. And everybody from different cities will be attracted. It will become one of, so then the city will think, oh, I must give them permission to do it. Understood? So speaking according to others' need, interest, and concerns. What is their concern you address? So he's communication in charge. So he does training for like how to communicate. So it's just think about others, don't think about your perspective. And we see this is Sanatana Goswami imbibed in his culture. And he is now telling Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is Krishna, he has come. If you help me, I'm gonna serve Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, you will get the benefit. But that cannot click to him. So he's telling Makkah, right? Connect to him. Islam, Quran, this interest, needs, and concerns.
Kami say Yavana Pare Sura Bahasaya Tobare Shadiva Kittu Kari Raja Bhaya. In this way, Saratar Goswami convinced the jailkeeper to reply, please hear me, my dear sir. I am willing to release you, but I am afraid of the commitment.
So now he softened actually because he's seeing a lot of benefit. So he's telling, I'm willing to release you, but what if the king or the Muslim, what if Qazi comes to know? I'm afraid of that. Means he's already with Radha Goswami. He wants all the benefit, but he's becoming a friend of Radha Goswami. You tell him what do I do? So that's how previously he's like stand there and this. And now when he saw his own benefit, because everybody is selfish by nature. So when you speak according to like time-based circumstances, so when you speak that interest, then they will be like, they become interested. Somebody speaks according to your thing. Like somebody says, oh, I think this is a business. It will give at least 20,000 extra to you yearly. And be like, really? What is the scheme then? Then you will be interested, right? Because you may think that how it is benefiting. Of course, devotees don't care. Well, I don't have time for all these things. Already there's no time to do sufficient service in the temple. But just an example. But if somebody comes and says, can you help me? I want to earn this and I need your time. And you're like, Prabhu, I'm too busy. And you tell them, this is how you will be benefited. Then they will take more interest. People are naturally, this is their tendencies. So now he showed him some candy. He's like, yeah, I agree with you. But then I'm a fear. He's opening his heart means he's already in. A little more and he will break. And this is okay. Yes.
राजा भाई दक्षिणा याचे यादी हेतु भय तनारे कहियो सही भया पिक्चर गेरा गंगारा निकटा गंगा देशी दिला. Sanatana replied, there is no danger. The knob has gone to the south. If he returns, tell him that Sanatan went to pass to near the bank of Ganges, and that as soon as he saw the Ganges, he jumped in.
So what did he say? He is now not only lying, he is asking him to lie also with him. He's telling you, tell him. He says, "Tumi na kare Raj bhai. Don't worry about, no fear about Raj." I'm telling you. This Sanatan Goswami is telling. There is no danger that Nawab has gone to the south. If he returns, tell him that Sanatan went to pass stool near the bank of the Ganges, and as soon as he saw the Ganges, he jumped in. There is one more thing he said in the next verse. Then I will explain. Yes.
अनेका देखिला तारा लगा ना पहला दादू का सहिता डूबी कहा ना वाही बेला. Tell him I looked for him a long time, but I could not find any trace of him. He jumped in which his shackles, and therefore he was drowned and washed away by the waves.
Everybody is allowed to go to nature's call on the bank of the Ganges. And nobody will jump into the Ganga. Why? Very heavy iron attached to them. All over, around the neck, around hand. So with so much weight, loha, if you jump into the Ganga, nobody can swim. Understood? So the only way is either you commit suicide or you come back. Swimming is not an option. So he's telling you, tell him I jumped, but you release these shackles. And then you arrange a boat for me. You take me across the Ganges, and you just tell him he jumped with the shackles. And there's so many shackle ka bhandar hai na yahan pe. Just put these shackles there. Nobody will come to know if one shackle is added or not. Just release me, help me cross the Ganga, and tell him he jumped with the shackles. Clear? Full planning is. मुझे क्या बोलना है? Every what he has to say to the Raja. And this also so that Sadhar Goswami is also concerned about he should not be put in trouble because of me. Although he want to meet the Lord, but how to protect him, that his job continues at least.
There is no reason for you to. I shall not do it. I shall become a mendicant and go to the police.
Then he may think, okay, I told him, and then what is he found in the town? Then he said, jailer said he died with the shackles and he is away in the town. So he said, no need to worry because I will never remain here again. I cannot be found. I'm going to Mecca where nobody goes and I'll be there only for the rest of my life. So nobody will see me. You will never be come into danger. So you see, unanswered questions are getting answered. You know, very intelligent actually, sir. Very thoughtful. Okay. And another lie is that he's going to Mecca, where he's never going to go. He said, I'm going to Mecca now.
तथापि यवन मन प्रसन्न देखिल तथा हजारे मित्र सर Sanatana Goswami could see that the mind of the meditator was still not satisfied. He then stacked 7,000 gold coins before him.
What do you think?
He was attracted to them. And that's and they was the
So Prabhupada, word by word meaning Ganga Para Kaila means he got him across the Ganges. And Daduka Katia means he broke the shackles. So he took the 7,000 gold coins. Put him on a boat, he got him across the Ganges. As soon as Sanatana Goswami jumped with the shackles and he swam. पूरा काम करवाया उससे. And then Sanatana Goswami started running. This, even in US, the jail is in one corner where nobody can go. Many times these jails are within the ocean or within this big river, and they are put in such a way that nobody can escape. Escape means death only, even if they try. So that's how this Nawab was also. Okay, few more minutes.
This was not and was one of the streets. He was not able to walk along the path of the street. And walking day and night, he finally arrived at the place of land.
Patada. I mean, I don't know this place, but basically he didn't go to the main route because everybody knows Sanatana Goswami. So he didn't go to the fortress, means to Raja's palace or any. He went and walked day and night, and he finally reached this hilly tract.
After reaching Prasada, he met a landholder and submissively requested him to give him a transfer. He knew that
And said, थोड़ा मदद कराइए. Hilly tract of land. I think that time it's not easy to cross the hills probably, or you need some guidance to where is this, otherwise we may get lost or something. So he told that landlord, help me cross.
He was expert in farms, was at that time staying with the landlord. Knowing about Sanatana, he whispered the following in the landlord's ear.
This is clear. No? Palmistry and they like something I'll tell you about. Sanatana Goswami. This is the last verse for today. इहारा थानी सुवर्णेरा अष्टमोहरा हया Suni Anandita Bhuna Sanatan Ekaya. The Pame said, this man Sanatan possesses 8 gold coins. Hearing this, the landlord was very pleased and spoke the following of Sanatan Goswami. Now he will start speaking like Makhan Lagana to Sanatan Goswami. Now Sanatan Goswami says, he himself is experienced. Sanatan Goswami understand there is something going wrong there. So let's see, we'll continue. This much I could prepare today, although we have 8 minutes remaining. Okay, any discussion? Otherwise, I think Prashadam is there tonight. So we can sing Nashing Arti. Somebody can sing Nashing Arti.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
Namaste Narasimhaya.
PraladadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadadYata yata yamita simha Narasimharim Sharanam Prabhakye Adhuta Shringa Hiranyakashipu Kadringa Hari Jai Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare Jaya Jagadish Hare
Adbhuta Shri
Jaya Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev, Narasimhadev, Jaya Narasimhadev. Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj, Jaya Prahlad Maharaj. Jaya 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 Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Jaya Prabhupada.
किसी भक्ति विद्यानाथ नरसिंहदेव भगवान की जय। बाकी मनीषी प्लन शिला प्रभुपाद की जय। Thank you very much. If I spoke anything wrong, please forgive me as a humble servant. Dhanvat Pranam, Hare Krishna. We'll end on Zoom also. Dhanvat Pranam. Prabhuji's Mata.
Dandavат Pranam Prabhuji.
Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you, Mata.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Dandavат Pranam.
Thank you, Mata.